Hello. Hi. Happy Monday. Thank you for the Prime Barrel. I really appreciate it. Hi guys. Happy Monday. Thank you for the 18 months. That's cool, Wazy. That's cool, Wazy, guys. Oh boy, I've had a bit of a day. Literally got nothing done, which is so awesome. Hi, Sunny. Thank you for the 48 months. Holy crap. Hold on, let me put up the sub goal on this screen because I keep forgetting to. Okay, let me tell you. Let me say hi to everybody though. Oh, thank you for the level 1 hype train. Okay. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Peps. Hi, Mr. Longlegs. Hi, Beryl. Hi, Dingus. Hi, Archon. Hi, Soulspark. Hi, Atron. Hi, Tachanka. Hi, Melkor. Hi, Your Life. Is anybody else? I think that's everybody. Yeah. Hi, guys. I hope you guys, if you're in America, I hope you had a great long weekend. And if you're not in America, I hope you had a good weekend. And your Monday wasn't too bad. We're just gonna be co-working today. I'm probably gonna be more quiet because I have a lot to get done. Basically, hi Icarus, thank you for paying your barrifs. I was supposed to get way more done today, but Maxon is my biggest fucking op on the planet. I hate that company with a burning passion. If you saw my tweets on my alt, I was like actually crashing out about it. Basically, so Maxon is the owner of ZBrush, right? And ZBrush is the program that is industry standard for like organic sculpting, like in 3D. So like think faces, plants, anything that has a lot of like curved edges, etc. So that program, that program is $400 a year if you're not a student. If you're a student and you can verify that you're a student, I went live to rant, apparently. We're just starting with this. If you're a student, it's $60 a year. However, Maxon bought ZBrush 2 years ago. And Maxon, basically, I wouldn't be surprised if they're like fucking partnered with like some sinister AI data firm or something, because the amount of personal information that I have to disclose to this fucking company to get a student discount is actually absurd. I had to give them my front and back of my driver's license and a face scan, a fucking face scan for a 3D program. Like, just say that you're taking my data, like at that point, you know, like, so, and after all of this, it didn't work. It wouldn't accept it. And mind you, I have done this already. I did this last year for the discount, and you know, I don't want to, but like I have to use the program. It worked. This year, it decided it was going to reject everything I sent in, even though nothing has changed. So, to put it eloquently, I have pursued other options. But that ate 2 hours out of my day because I contacted support, didn't hear anything. I also can't open my files if I don't have an active subscription, so I had to fix all of that stuff. So it was just like, yeah, I hate it. I hate it so much. Evil Broseph, thank you for the follow. Can we get the ineloquent option? No. No, because no. Hi, Haz, welcome. But yeah, so I lost a bunch of time to that, and then also Cooper was being a butt today and terrorizing my grandma. So I had to spend a bunch of time with him, and that just ate into my day, and I have to get up at 5:45 tomorrow to get to class, and my dad is having surgery tomorrow, and I'm just like, can I catch a break, man? So I can't be up too late tonight because I have to go to bed. So I figured I would just go live. I would just go live and get some work done and hang out with you guys and make myself feel a little better, because I always have a good time when I stream. So I have a bunch of tasks I have to get done today. I've just kind of like phoned in, like getting ahead on the first week, even though like I was hoping to. Yeah, I thought about skipping class tomorrow, but like my school has a really dumb policy where if you skip more than 3 classes in a semester, they auto fail you. And I would rather not use an absence if I don't have to. So yeah, it's fun. We're off to a good start, guys. We're off to a really good start, guys. You only get 3. Well, yeah, and it's like, how much money am I paying to be here? Am I a child? No, fuck off. Like, if I'm turning in my homework, who cares? Yeah, the whole school has that policy. It's the stupidest thing ever. It's so stupid. So that's why I get stressed really easily, because I can't, like, I have to be super strategic with it, or else I fuck myself over, you know? But anyway, enough ranting. Let's do some let's get the vibes up. My university just required that all teachers take attendance. While I only missed 2 classes last semester, is still so stupid. I know. Well, I just think it's dumb that they can fail you on the basis of just attendance as well. That's the thing that drives me crazy, is that because like, what are we doing, guys? So let me get fishing to work really fast. Donde. Sonny! What the hell? Thank you! Wait, wait. I gotta set up fishing. Oh! Why is it so big? What is happening? Why is it not? Okay. Hold on. Sunny, thank you for the 5 gifted. We hit the new emote goal. Thank you. Oh my god. Wait, where should I put this? I guess this goes here. Yeah, big fish time. Okay. This is going here, I guess. Yippee. Hi Zero, thank you. Hold on, let me scroll up. I was too busy setting up fishing. Okay. Okay. Sunny, thank you for gifting to Cherry, that guy Mark Zero, and Zyrie. Thank you so much. I know like 3 classes I took that I never went to and I made an A. Yeah, that doesn't happen. Women fear me, fish want me. Women want me and fish want me. We are not the same. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, since Sunny gifted subs, I gotta fix our goal now. If you didn't know, we are raising funds for a rig upgrade this month of September because of September. And we just hit a goal. If you are interested in seeing what... Whoa! Big crown. That's crazy. But yeah. And everything past the goal, it's going to covers and other projects and stuff. Specifically a 3D music video. If we hit that goal. So yeah, thank you, Sunny. I don't even know what the next goal is, man. Oh, the link is broken. I love that for us. Hold on, let me fix it. I'm just gonna put the Twitter link in there. It'll just actually host the image better. Twitter. Nightbot. Custom. September. Edit. Donde está? Fucking, okay, there it is. All right, fixing it as we speak. Update. There we go. Yes, we did make a ton of progress. You guys are so nice. Thank you, guys. Okay, so now I gotta fix the goal, and then we can actually make a list of all the things that we need to do. Next goal. Oh. Oh, I just saw what it was. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. What if I don't wanna? What? Also, you guys need to write a tweet for me as well. That was one of the goals as well. I slept way too much today. I was gonna wake up at like 6 in the morning and do some weeding for Papa Bear. What's the next goal? It's eat a Butterfinger, my least favorite thing ever. I hate Butterfingers so much. No, I don't like Butterfingers, guys. This is fake news. Okay. Okay. You guys came back from a party? I hope it was fun. Also, can I complain a little bit? Again, actually, I don't know why I asked. I was already complaining. I really don't like it when I post something and people try to like explain to me a concept that I already know. I know that that's just the internet, but like, holy fuck, stop. Like, oh my god. I will keep that vague. You don't. Hey, if I say I don't like that, part of the internet's gonna get mad that I say I don't like it when I'm mansplained to. But no, I do not like being mansplained to. No. I mean, I don't even think it's mansplaining. It's like it's equal. It's equally spread across all the genders. Like, people think that they know more than you regardless of like what your qualifications are on the internet all the time. We see it all the time with like animation and games and stuff. But it's even more annoying when it's about a video game that I've streamed a lot. It's like, okay, dude, like whatever, man. Yeah, internet splaining. It's like it's like one guide. I don't get one guide very often, but I'm kind of getting one guide right now. Hi, Ninjasaurus. You should try drawing it. Yeah, no, for some reason, I actually don't get a lot of people backseating me in my art streams. I think I would actually go crazy if people did that. But yeah, it's like an internet problem. Hi, Hyde, welcome. Okay, let me make a list of all the things we need to do. Okay. How do I to-do list. Oh my god, these are all from last semester. Ugh. Okay. Homework. Add new task. Make hair concept. Wait. Back hair concept. I know that sounds crazy. I have to model a lot of hair and I'm trying to figure out how it's gonna fall before I actually model it in 3D. Make 3D work folder. I should probably check Canvas. That might be a good idea. I cannot wait until I can uninstall Canvas from my phone. That will make me so happy the day I can uninstall Canvas. What is this list program? So the game I'm using right now is called Spirit City Lo-Fi. I believe it's like $5 on Steam, and it's a great background for for like if you have to study and stuff. What? Okay. I need to message mentors too. Okay. Yeah, it's a great game. It's a cute little indie game too, so you'll be supporting a small team if you get it. I think they just released some DLC, I believe. So that's cool. Okay, this will live. I guess I don't know where to put it. Here, I guess. Yeah. How long is this? Oh, that's not how that's supposed to work. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Give me a second. Can we do 25 minutes on? 5 minutes off. 10-minute long break. Why did that do that? Also, can you guys hear my music? I'm not using the, I mean, YouTube can't hear it, but, you know. Yes? Okay, cool. Where do I can't even make that smaller. Okay, that's kind of annoying. This goes here. I gotta make it even, or else it'll drive me crazy. Okay. Where is the... Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh. I'll do my other thing as well that I had last time before I reset my OBS. Hi, Hayana. Welcome in. Thank you. That looks huge, but it... Oh! Where'd it go? All right. We are good to go. Good luck on your art school run. Thank you. I figured I'd make this a series on YouTube for the YouTube streams for people who wanted to go back and like have something to study to. Or like a study partner, I guess. Because I know people like that. So I figured it would be helpful. Okay. I just wish I didn't have to wake up at 5:45 tomorrow. That would be fucking awesome. That would be so epic and awesome. I've already got the front view of the hair figured out. I just have to figure out the back view, and I think that's like arguably more difficult. I think that's like actually harder than the front view, so I've had to like kind of change the style that I'm going for my character model that I'm working on, because I made the concept for it last semester, and I realized that I wanted to add more detail. So I'm like changing the style completely. And it's going to take like a bit more finesse to get everything looking the way I want it to, because I'm doing kind of like a not fully Overwatch, but if you guys have seen the game Wayfinder, I'm kind of going for that style. But like more so Overwatchy kind of. It's more so in the concept, like the sculpt is more realistic than the concept that I drew. And I prefer it because, like, yeah, I like doing cutesy stuff, but like at the same time, like all of the money and the projects and stuff, like use that, like the Overwatch style that are like for like stylized projects, I guess. Because like you either get to do like hyper realistic characters, or you get to do like Overwatch, Fortnite style characters, kind of, for like most projects. Obviously, there's a lot of things that are like their own special styles, but like there's a lot of like examples of those two styles, if that makes sense. It's kind of grim. I don't think so. I think it's more so like, well, okay. It's more so like the skill ceiling are those two things. And for a portfolio piece, it shows that you understand, like, this is really hard to explain to non 3D artists. I'm sorry, chat. I'm not trying to make it sound like there's only two kinds of styles. That's not true. That is absolutely not true. Like, Call of Duty, I'd say, is really, really realistic, right? I don't want to do that, but I also need to show that I have a good enough grasp on sculpting and 3D modeling that I could get to like a pretty realistic level. Because if I can do that, I can pretty much do like any like simplified stuff like after that, if that makes sense. It's really hard to explain because like 3D projects take a super long time, right? And if you actually look at models from like Overwatch and Fortnite and stuff, they're really detailed, like really, really detailed. So I need to show that I'm capable of that level before I go down into like more simplified stuff in the stylized realm, I guess. I hope that made sense. My friend is the same, and their hobby style is retro low poly, but they said it's not really going to get them work unless they do. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Like, there's only, because I love, like, the style of 3D that I love doing is, like, low poly hand painted, like World of Warcraft, League of Legends stuff. But there's only, like, 3 games that work in that style. So, like, I have stuff like that in my portfolio, but, like, am I gonna get hired to work on one of those games right out of college? Probably not. So I gotta make sure my portfolio is like diverse within the realm of stuff that I want to do. Realism makes non-realism easier. Yeah, but I'm not working on realism though. I'm working on like semi-realism or like stylized stuff, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, people who don't work on games' definition of stylized is very different than those who do work in games, but yeah, I just don't want to work on like Call of Duty style games. I could if I wanted to. I think it would be cool, but that's just not really where I want to go with my work, you know? I've always been more interested in like stylized stuff. So that's where we're going with it. Easy learn mechs. I like organics. Organics are really fun. Cause I talked about how I was pivoting to being a 3D artist and a concept artist like last semester, but I've realized that like at this point, if I want to just do characters, I have to become like a character specialist. So after I graduate college, I'm going to teach myself how to rig and just know how to do everything from concept to final. Makes sense. When I was in 2D, I didn't want to do kids animation, but it was the best to target my portfolio towards at the time. Yeah, that's like, animation is in a really weird spot right now, especially with kids stuff, because like they aren't funding new kids projects, it seems like. Ow, ow. And like I feel like YouTube has like completely absorbed that part of the market. It's a little crazy. Like your Coco Melons and stuff like that, you know? How the hell do I make this look not like shit? I'm so glad I never put my kids on the Coco Melon shit. Yeah. It's slim pickings right now. It's either indie YouTube projects you take a gamble on for young adult or Toon Boom puppetry learning. Yeah, and I don't know what country you're based out of, but like, I assume you got like an animation degree. Like we don't, there's like no studios like actually working in-house, it seems, anymore. At least from what I understand. I could be totally wrong, but I don't think a lot of studios are like, they're just outsourcing now instead of like making all their stuff themselves. It is unfortunately kind of similar for games. They watch educational shows up until they were old enough to introduce the Sailor Moon and Cardcaptor. Yeah, I watched like a lot of PBS shows growing up, and I think it was actually really good for my development. Like I'm interested in animals because of like Zaboomafoo and stuff. Yeah, not just art is outsourced, like a lot of things are outsourced these days. PBS shows are the reason I'm not dumb now. Dude, I love Arthur. I'd watch Arthur now. Arthur is so funny and so good. I'm in the UK. It's all stop motion over here, so I'm a little fucked, but it's fine. I was always a touch of a generalist, so I'm willing to do anything to learn, and production jobs are always on the table with connections. Are you still looking for work right now? I can keep my eyes out if that would be helpful. Yeah, I think the only studio I know of in the UK is Aardman. I'm sure there are other small ones, but like, ugh, yeesh. Animation was my backup industry. Bear is such a good person. She's always looking out for other people. No, the way I see it is like creative industries are really difficult to get your foot in the door in. And the only reason I've ever had any kind of opportunity is because other people like advocated for me, you know? And I think that for things to, you know, keep like going well, or like for people to like get jobs or whatever, like you have to keep like pass that torch, you know? Like you got to vouch for your friends, you know? Cuz I want people I know to do well, and I want the industry to do well, because people are just trying to make cool stuff. That's all it really boils down to, right? That's why I always say, like, I hate seeing like hate towards devs, like game devs specifically, by people online, because like we're not in this industry for the money. We're in it to make cool shit and to make people happy, right? So we got to look out for each other, because otherwise you will get taken advantage of, you know? Because it's very easy to have your talents like preyed on by capitalism. You know? But yeah, let me know what you're looking for, Hayano, and I will keep my eyes out, because I do know people who work in animation production. I tried to pivot over to anime styled stuff for freelance stability after graduation, but then the freelance market, yes, that is true. Also, I feel like with anime stuff, at least in the US, you really can only do a couple things, and that's like work on projects that are not funded by large studios, work for like 2 studios that exist in the US, or like work with VTubers, and that's kind of it. Keaton, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I didn't hear the alert. Because the thing that frustrates me to no end about like the current art market, at least, is like, it's not like we don't have any money. Like, we're making like games and animation, well, less so animation right now because nobody's making anything, and like the marketing has not been very good for a lot of the large releases lately. Like, games specifically makes so much fucking money. It's like actually absurd, but none of that money is going to the right places. Like, they can afford to hire juniors. They can afford to like treat their workers better, but they just like don't do that. That's the most frustrating part to me, because like it's not the fault of like the industry failing. People are playing so many video games. But it just seems like all of the money is being put in the hands of people who don't know what the fuck they're doing. This has just turned into a rant stream. It's hard out here for the arts, man. It sucks because people feel entitled to everything you do for no money. Also, hi, Thomas. I'm just gonna make assets on Roblox after. I'm just gonna make assets on Roblox. That's how I'm gonna pay my bills after I graduate college. I know what the kids want. I'll make avatar assets. No, they gotta stop shooting themselves in the foot, and then I can maybe go through with that plan. Some days I literally sit up at night and I'm like, damn, is what I want to do ever gonna even work out? I guess the way I see it, and even though I do complain about like, you know, oh my god, why did I do this? Like art school, the Mao. I think I would regret it for the rest of my life if I didn't even try. Because there are a lot of people who either think that like their dreams are cringe or like they don't think that it's possible to do what they want to do with their life. But like I would rather have tried my ass off to make this work on my deathbed than to have had regrets about it, you know? It's part of the reason why I started VTubing. I thought it would be fun. I would regret not trying it, and it changed my life, you know? Even if I'm not like a huge streamer, like I've gotten so much out of this just by doing what I've done so far, you know? What is the point of life if not doing what you want within, I mean, obviously within reason, but like, just because somebody's path is different than yours doesn't mean that it won't work out for you later on. You never know what'll happen, you know? Obviously, things are not looking too hot for most right now, unfortunately, but you have to try still if it's something that you want that badly. I don't know if that was like word salad, but I hope I got my point across. Yeah, I'm all for like, I think people should do what they enjoy without fear of like being cringe or whatever. Just because you didn't start doing it as a kid because you had other obligations doesn't mean that you can't do it now. The only thing that can ever stop you is death. Right? So it's never too late. The best thing we can do is just stick together. Exactly, exactly. I honestly wonder, I've been thinking a lot about like the climate of even like, I mean, entertainment and content creation nowadays. Right? Because remember like back in my day on YouTube, right? I think this is happening with all kinds of entertainment, but back in my day when I was a kid on YouTube, I felt like there was everybody, not even I felt like, it's just true. If you watched YouTube, you knew who the most like popular creators were. Like you could name them off and they would be like on a list of like the most subscribed creators back then, right? Nowadays, I could not tell you like 10 people in the top 50 most subscribed creators on YouTube. Because I see them and I'm like, who the fuck are you? You know? And I think what's kind of starting to happen is content is there's so many more people who are consuming content on the internet. You don't see that kind of breakout success anymore. I think there's a lot of like moderately successful smaller creators, right? Like I could have, let's just say, oh my god, my bit rate. Okay, I hope it's fine. I don't know what's happening. Please stream, please. Like I could be like a 500 viewer streamer, right? Let's just say I end up getting 500 viewers or something. I could probably make a living off of that if I was doing what I was doing and also like taking commissions, doing freelance, whatever. And you could consider that successful. Like, I could make a full-time salary doing that. And I think what's happening is like a lot more people are going to be able to do what they want to do because there's more viewers out there, but the numbers are just getting smaller. I hope that makes sense. Obviously, I could be completely wrong, but there are so many people who like VTube full-time or stream full-time and make pretty good money, or like do TikTok full-time and like do music. And I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you are, but the fact that you're making like 60, 70K plus a year doing this, good on you, dude, you know? So I think it's just becoming a lot less like condensed at the top now. Like, obviously they'll make the most money at the top, but I think niches are becoming a little more profitable than they used to be. Because for my size, I make pretty good money, all things considered. Obviously, it's not a lot of money, but streamers who are my size, a lot of them make less money than I do. Okay, break time. A kid mentioned something to me from when I was doing my D&D outreach youth group, and I was like, who? But I swear I used to know everyone. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think it's just working out the numbers you have to hit for making it work for you at this point. Yeah, and also having a bunch of different like income streams is really good as well. Cuz like, I mean, I don't mind leaking my earnings from last year. I made 12K last year. For a streamer who averaged about 25 to 40 viewers, that's pretty good money. You know? Like, that's good. Obviously, it's you can't live on that money, and I spent a lot of that money on stream stuff, but 12K is, for a small streamer, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Obviously, that's before taxes. But for my size, pretty good. Pretty good. All things considered. You gotta hit monetization on a few platforms to sit pretty indeed. Yeah, YouTube is the next one on my list. I am still not monetized on YouTube currently. I think I just hit 1K watch hours for the year. I do have a YouTube. I have covers on there, and I multi-stream to YouTube. Wow, you should go to itsbearVT on YouTube and go listen to my covers of Kickback, Animal, and Ryuji no Dengon. And also, you should subscribe to my Clips channel. The covers are so good, even though I haven't heard them yet. Okay, you had to mix my horrific Diamond City Lights lines. So... it was okay. Something funny, actually, chat. I was supposed to do Alira's lines for Diamond City Lights. Because I mean, you hear my voice, it's not super high. I ended up doing Fanana, which is something I never thought would happen, but they were just like, can you do this? I don't know if I can hit these notes. And I was like, I'll try my best. And then I ended up doing Fanana's parts in Diamond City Lights. Hi, Millhouse, welcome. I think I had the final for that, but if I listen to it again, I'm gonna overthink it and go back into the dungeon for like 3 weeks. No, I think it's the last draft you sent me. I liked it. I think it sounds good. I like how you make me sound. I don't know what you did, but it's very good. I don't know. All I did was you already sounded good. No, I have a tendency to get a little pitchy when I'm singing in my middle voice, and I think you smooth that out pretty well. One thing that's keeping me going creatively is when I met Suda51 at a con and said, "Oh, you're a big inspiration because I make action games too." And he was like, "Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing what you make." Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Even though I bet he would have said that to literally anyone there. No, I think as somebody, you know, who has a bit of experience, and I'm now, it's weird because I feel like now I'm in the position of people who, and this is not like an ego thing. I've had people come up to me and be like, "I really like your work. Like, do you have any advice? Like, can I have feedback?" And it's like, I'm just a guy. You know, like, I feel like I'm just a guy. And I think about myself at that point in my creative career. And sometimes all you need is just somebody to tell you that, like, they believe in you. Because I feel like people get enough shit from, like, their own brains and, like, their parents or other people in their lives. Like, sometimes the best thing you can say is, like, "You're doing great, keep going. I believe in you," you know? Because there are a lot of people who like to be armchair developers and never do anything with their life. The fact that you've started puts you ahead of so many other people, right? You're so developed for where you are now. I waited to go to college. So I'm a little older. And I've been lucky. So I have people who believe in me. Because I think when I was, you know, starting on my journey, I always was like frustrated with, I wasn't as developed as other people who are the same age as me. But to be honest, like, a lot of what creative, like, skill comes down to is, like, if you were allowed to have the time and mental energy to dedicate to those things as a kid, or the resources, like the appropriate resources as well. And a lot of people, a lot of most normal people, at least in the USA, do not have that time. So, are you closer to 0 or 50? Are we rounding up? Like, are we using the are we No, my age is I'm forever 25 years old as of this year. I will not be aging past this point. I feel like 25 is a pretty good age. Maybe I'll turn 30 someday, but for now, I will stay 25 for quite a while. Because people get fucking weird about your age on the internet when you're a woman, so. I started properly drawing in 2019. I will never give that up again. Good. Good. Don't ever give up. Even if you might you know, have some off years, even off months, like keep doing it. Because I think there's also like, because you've been through art school, right? Like I think there's a big difference between like what good art is and what good art is to that will like sell to people. What good art is in the industry, I guess. Because the best design choices are not always chosen for the sake of marketability. You know? Design is all circumstantial. So there is objectivity when you're trying to sell a product, but when you're not trying to sell a product, it's not objective. And I've been trying to teach myself that. It's my pride and joy that I've finished 9 sketchbooks in the last 4 years. You are doing way better than me. I I fell victim to the CalArts sketchbook thing because I applied to CalArts in high school, and I burnt myself the fuck out on drawing in sketchbooks. And it's taken me this long, literally this week. I wanted to draw in a sketchbook. That's the first time I've wanted to draw in a sketchbook since high school. Isn't that crazy? I think that's like kind of sad, honestly. I get the feeling of starting late. I went to trade school at 25. I saw so many 18-year-old kids who'd clearly been taught through their lives by dads and stuff. I felt kind of discouraged knowing that I was starting late and so many others had a proper leg up. It sucked, but it's been years since then. And I'm firmly in my career now. Yeah, honestly, like it doesn't really matter like where you start as long as you get to your goal at some point, you know? I think a lot of people, especially within like the last couple years, I would say, I think TikTok has kind of exacerbated this. I don't want to be like it's the damn phones, but it kind of is the damn phones. Like I feel like people are so scared of being cringe now because like so many fucking weirdos are out there like posting people against their will online. And I think that it's like subconsciously making people afraid to like quote unquote like mess up or like be perceived as cringe. And it's like stopping people from doing what they want to do or like experimenting with like their style or trying new things. I think that's really sad. It's some damn phones, chat. Cringe culture is causing people to self-police and it's suppressing. Exactly. It sucks so bad. Like, I remember being a teenager and thinking, like, oh, the be yourself shit, that's, like, stupid. Like, what? I don't understand why adults say that so much. Like, I don't, like, it's dumb. But, like, I feel like I say that a lot to my chat now because some people just need to hear it. Aster! Aster! Thank you for the raid! How was your stream? Wait, is the subathon over? Are we still going? I hope it's still going. I saw your timer. I was like, oh my god. I hope you have had a good stream. For those of you who don't know me, hello, my name is Bear, professional character designer turned art witch VTuber with magical drawings. Let me color your world. I'm working on some homework for art school. I'm in my last semester. So we're just vibing. I'm talking about how I think everybody should follow their dreams no matter how old you are. Sounds corny, but you know, I felt in a ranty mood tonight, and I think that people are too afraid to be perceived as cringe because for some fucking reason people are way too comfortable with freaking recording people and post them online against their will and making fun of people who are just starting out. I think that sucks, and I think you should be cringe. It's okay. It's okay to be cringe. Fake, thank you for gifting a sub to Aster. Oh, did the Raiders get hit with an ad? Sorry, guys. I apologize. It do be like that sometimes. Yeah, Twitch is evil about that. But Aster, I know it's like really fucking late for you, so don't worry if you have to head out. You've been streaming nonstop for the last couple days, so if you need to head to bed, please do. My chat, be sure to check out Aster. Aster is a friend of mine. He just debuted his new model, and he has on. Okay, let me say something. I think Aster has like one of my favorite male VTuber designs. It's such a good mix of like mass appeal and being unique at the same time. I love it. I love it so much. It's so cool. It's really fun. It's also not super complicated, but it's like perfect with the amount of detail it has. So be sure to check him out. He's doing a subathon for his debut. Yeah. Lucas, thank you for the follow. Can I tell them our like weird lore? I won't say the name of the place, but like I just think it's so funny. How am I gonna split this up? Yeah, we love Aster in this house. How's work going? It's going good. I'm working on stuff for my final 3D character class. And I'm trying to break down like hair into chunks like in 2D before I sculpt it, because I think if I tried to tackle what I'm trying to do, actually I think I've showed you this character before. It's the witch character that I showed you. I'm breaking up the hair into pieces, so when I sculpt it, I don't want to die. It'll save me time later. He lets us play tic-tac-toe on his forehead. Oh my god, he's so nice to you. Can I ask why I eat a Butterfinger as a sub goal? It's my least favorite thing. I fucking hate Butterfingers so much. Oh, yeah, Raiders. I'm doing I'm doing a little event in the month of September for September. I'm raising funds for a rig upgrade, and my stretch goal is for a 3D music video. So we have little incentives and stuff. No subathon, just a little thing going on during September because of the discounts and the bonus gift subs at the end of the month. So just ignore me. I don't know commands. It's not like they're in the title or anything. But also, you should give Aster money because he has some really cool goals on the subathon sheet. Smile. Okay. Let's get that bread real. Let me support you. I support my friends. I support my friends. The VTuber community feels so fucking disjointed. Like, I try so hard to go out of my way to support my friends where I can, because like I feel like there's not even a wider community anymore. It's just like people being like assholes to each other now. It's actually ridiculous. True, Twitter always corrupts, unfortunately. There's just too many people now. I think it's just like there's a lot of VTubers, and that's not a bad thing per se, but like there are way too many people who are comfortable with like clout chasey behavior, when I feel like people need to understand that like a rising tide lifts all boats, you know? Not even for like the content perspective, like clout perspective, even just for like making friends with people. Like you can get more than money out of being a VTuber. I'm a great example of this. It's fulfilling and you make friends. It's worth it. You get to do cool shit. They make the good ones look bad. Yeah. Yes, sleep well. Thank you for the raid, Aster. I'll do my best to take care of the junk pups. That's the name of your creatures, right? Okay, I think I got the hair figured out. Because they're stinky. Like the chat bears, the cub coven, they're stinky. They'll fit in. Yeah, I call my dog a creature. It's like my default like descriptor for animals now. I'm like, I see my dog and I'm like, creature. I literally just took a shower. I'm not stinky. I also just took a shower. I am not stinky. Ow. Where's the fishing? Are you guys being scammed? What is this? Hello? Hello? Where is it? What the fuck? What if I do it? Fish. When are we not scammed? It's a great question. Yeah, it's broken. Why? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can reconnect it with Twitch. Log out, connect. Close. Close. Okay. Fish. I reset it, it works now. Fishing ja. Okay. Orion, thank you for the follow. Oh, I need to add something to my list of things that I have to do. Add new task. Okay. How I'm gonna do this, I don't know, but I'll figure it out. Okay, that's saved. Close that. Wait, what did you just fish up? I didn't say that. What did what did he just fish up? um Okay. Oh, I got a message to mentors and it's scary. I feel like a whole bike should be worth more, but maybe that's just me. Yeah, you could. Weird drawing of a fish. That's me. Oh my god, you can hear the ice in my gamer subs cup. That you could get one. You could get one of these with 10% off your order with code BEAR. Smile. Ice ASMR Toscaru. I would chew ice for you guys. But it hurts my teeth, so no ice chewing for you guys. I apologize. Is this part of why you hate Butterfingers? No, I just think Butterfingers are like, they just are cement, man. They don't taste good. There's too much peanut butter. It's too chewy. It could probably kill an old person. They're nasty as hell. Cattle. Oh my god, chat. That's my wife in chat. Oh my god, I'm nervous. I'm nervous now. I'm nervous. Can we get a shout out for catnaps, please? Look, if an old person dies from a Butterfinger, it's probably their time to go anyway. Very negative. Hey, it's not negative. Look, it works. Do you see that chat message? It works. Take notes from the Risley Bear. Don't doubt me. Fake! Thank you! What the hell, man? Thank you for gifting a sub to Kato. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm trying to message a possible mentor candidate because I have this on the list, and I'm like trying to be eloquent while you guys are doing this in my chat. Both of the classes I took with you probably stand out as the most worthwhile classes I've ever. To say, hey, did you know that I worked in Invincible? No, this teacher is like the GOAT, man. I can't even describe to you how cool he is. Like, he's done so many cool things. Like, me being like, I worked on Invincible, it means jack shit to this guy. Well, he thinks it's cool. He's the nicest guy ever. But, like, his fucking credit list is ridiculous. He's so cool. Again, and I'd love another opportunity to learn from you again. There we go. Dude, he is my GOAT, actually. My school may be very difficult, but I love my teachers. They're all so amazing. All right, break time. I should probably get up and get water and go pee. Wow! Love teachers like that. Dude, they're all like that. It's so awesome. I should probably also close some tabs and check off, oh, wait, did I not? Okay, I did that. We got one. My ass is not ready for Saiyan Sky. Dude, why are they releasing Saiyan Sky in 6 days? I have no gems. I'm broke as hell. I have no gems. And I freaking, oh my god, I want Toast and Jordan, but she's coming out next month, so I might have to skip Saiyan Sky, and I'm like, damn it, dude. Ugh. Apparently one of my professors worked at Nintendo Japan for a couple years, but he was like, eh, it's alright. Brokey, listen, Kato, I'm not willing to spend money on gacha. I'd rather spend money on covers and like art and stuff and doing projects with VTubing. Use the 20. They're supposed to be for my rig upgrade. They're supposed to be for my rig upgrade. I'm not about to be like one of those like streamers who's like, chat, I can't pay rent. I'm doing a subathon. And then I spend all the money on a new model. That's not how that works. I will just save. I'll just save for Toasted Jordan. Okay, speaking of money, I'm gonna go pee, and I'm gonna get some water, and I'm gonna run an ad while I'm gone. So don't burn the house down while I'm gone. I guess stare at the little jiggly slime in the corner there. Oh, Sarybot's got me. I'll be right back. Okay. Hello. I'm here. I'm back. My god, Archon is showering. He's stinky cat boy. Cat boy. Chat bear. Nobody tell him I said that. I don't even know where that came from. My brain is fried already. It hasn't even been like a week yet. Well, it has been a week, but 2 weeks of school. Hey, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Shoot me where I stand, I guess. I don't even know. Kill me. Okay. I'm trying to think, so I have to make a schedule. Okay, no, I'm gonna, nope. We're gonna send one more message. I gotta focus on this task that I was already doing. I'm gonna be honest, Thomas, this freaking song. So I had the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie soundtrack on CD as a child. And every time I hear this song, I know that it's not from Alvin and the Chipmunks. But they sang this in the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. And I always think about the Alvin and the Chipmunks version of Funky Town. And I think I have brain rot. My poor parents, man, they put up with that shit. But with Bad Day, yeah. Start fishing in your pond, twin. Oh my god. Start fishing in your pond, twin. Hi, crabs. Welcome. All right. All right, I've sent all my messages. Ba, 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 ba. Oh wait, I gotta do one more. No, I have one more message to send. I gotta get the form. I gotta send a form. That's actually important. Chat, have you hydrated? Have you stretched? Have you walked around? Vibe check. Vibe check. Does this Modelo count? No, I don't think it does. I don't think it counts. Hi, Frone. Welcome. Finally got some break time at work so I can do a stretch. Let's go. Showering does not count as hydrating. Where the fuck? Where the fuck is this frickin' Oh my god. No, where's the form, bruh? Here it is. Okay. All right. Now I can check that off my list. Done. Okay. Now Oh. I will do checkies. I will do checkies tomorrow. I just realized I wanted to do them today, but then I ran out of time. So I will do checkies tomorrow. I promise. Okay. I need to make I have hiccups. I need to make a Trello, I think. For this. Well, actually, I prefer to use Notion. That's what I use, like, otherwise, but I don't know if I can share that with people. Oh, no, I can. Okay, never mind. I don't know how to do it. Never mind. I'll just do it in Trello. Close that. Close this. Close this. Close this. Hi, Rod. Welcome. Oh! I need to... I just realized I need to respond to some emails, too. I'm adding a thing to the list. I have so many emails, chat. You remember when to add one? If I don't do it now, I'm so bad about emails. If I don't do it when I remember to do it, I will forget. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 emails that I actively check, and it's really annoying. I got a thing for game keys, and I want to ask for this game key. How many Twitch followers do I have? 4,723. 4723. Oh. Molotov, thank you for the follow. 24. Thank you. I appreciate it. TikTok. If I can get a free game, I will take that, especially if it's one that I want to play. Okay, Twitter. That, done. Okay, I think that's all the things I wanted a key for. Yeah. What is this? Okay, what is this? Ugh. What the hell? Sorry, this is just a funny email that I got. What the fuck? Okay, man. Oh, this is loud. I hate when web pages have music or like sound. You know? Maybe that shit in 2005. I just think it's funny. Okay. Oh wait, no, I have one more email to respond to. The 90s website that just blasted full copyright songs. Dude, when Tumblr was like a big thing, that was like everybody had like music on their blogs. I'm no longer thinking, definitely not a cat foot. No, you're not. I'm gonna give your PNG cat ears now. Okay. I've responded to my emails. Now I gotta get into my freaking Trello. $500 cigarettes. Hi, Leslie. Welcome in. Okay. You gonna let me in now? To Trello? Oh my god, 2FA. Thank you for the hydrate. I did that without reading it. Oh my god. You read my mind. That's crazy. Anyway. Speaking of Silk Song, I'm really looking forward to playing that, actually. Soon. Is there a calendar in Trello? Boards, planner. I need to have premium. How much is premium? Alia Rose, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Wait, should I be taking a break right now? Oh no, I have 10 seconds. Okay, I guess we'll wait. I was playing some Metal Gear Solid today to get ready for the Bear Metal Gear Solid marathon. That won't be until January though. It'll be a while. It'll be quite a bit till we play that game, but I'm looking forward to it. Or all the games, I guess. Yeah, if you guys missed it, yesterday Bata rated me. Bear Gear Marathon, yes. I was saying yesterday that I've been waiting because I didn't want to like take 80 billion years to finish the games. Oh, I'm doing 4, 5. I might replace 2 with Delta if that's what's supposed to be, and I'm probably gonna play Rising Revengeance 2. I'm finding it. Just so you guys can see that I have things in the works. Play the OG3 if I can. I do have a PS3 actually. I own one. So I could get that working maybe. But I'm going to save this so I can show it to you. So I've been not gearing up for, but like I've been kind of waiting on this model because I don't want to debut it and then not stream. So Bata made me a low poly 3D model, and he added something for when we finally play Metal Gear. He was working on this yesterday, and I think it's so cute. Look, I have a little headband. I have a little headband. Trust your sub money. Your sub money's not going into the ether. It's going to stuff like this. Bata was amazing and made this for me for free though. He's so nice. But yeah, I have a low poly 3D. I just have been waiting for the right time to debut it. Because he did such a good job. But yeah, he made me a little headband. So when we play Metal Gear, we'll wear that. It's so cute. Stoked for the Metal Gear Solid arc. Me too. I can't wait to like actually play video games. I was under the assumption I was tossing my money into the void. The void is my tummy. I eat it all. Yummy. Tastes so good. You guys are directly funding my Taco Bell. Bear Gamer arc. I want to do both. I just want to stream more. I just want to stream more, period, you know? Without being stressed about anything. So, because you guys are getting free. Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh, when I'm looking for jobs, you guys are getting full-time streamer bear. So you'll have me for a bit at full-time streamer bear, but not forever. Not forever. What's the Taco Bell order? It depends. But usually I get like the cheapest box that's possible. And or my real order is spicy potato taco, vegetarian crunch wrap, and frozen Baja Blast. Or I get the chicken cantina bowl with chips, and I eat it with chips. It's yummy. Dude, I love the spicy potato taco. It's so fucking good. I haven't had it in a minute, though. I'm trying to cut out fast food. I think that there's definitely some options there that are not bad for you. But I think that's fair. Because it will save you money in the long run, probably. Because at least where I am, like, Taco Bell and In-N-Out are the two cheapest fast food places. Like, everywhere else is so expensive. It's actually kind of insane how expensive other fast food places are. I didn't eat at Taco Bell growing up, though, so I didn't have an order until, like, last year. Every Taco Bell here has, like, one employee, and they take, like, 30 minutes to get your food. Dude, the one at by my old place was so fast, it's actually crazy. I would get there, and I'd get my food in, like, 5 minutes. It was the best. Like, actually the best. How do I move this? Okay. I could destroy so many normal tacos or Supremes, it's insane. Can I give you a hot take? Maybe hot take. I don't think Doritos Locos tacos are very good. I think they taste like stale Dorito. And they don't add much. They're not that good, IMO. They really don't add much, but it's fun sometimes. I don't know, man. What do you mean, boo? They taste stale as hell. I'd rather have a potato taco. They're way better. The freaking Chipotle ranch shit they put on there tastes so good. Vanderwolf, thank you for the hydrate. Hi, Bear. How are things? They're going good. I'm just being productive. I don't want to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Being responsible sucks. I want to do shots and wake up at 2 p.m. and stream. Ah! It never gets easier. Counterpoint. I could be making money. That would make my life easier. But I'm not. I'm paying money to do this work. Back to work tomorrow. You got this. Welcome to my life. Fighting to go to work every day. I would enjoy it more if I didn't have a night class the day before this. Usually on Mondays, I have a class that goes until 10 p.m. and then I have to drive 2 hours to get home. I don't get to bed until probably midnight, and then I have to get up at 5 and go to class the next day. So that sucks, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's ass. But last semester was definitely worse, so I can't really complain too much. I don't know. Maybe I'll do shots at TwitchCon or something. I still haven't bought my ticket. It's so expensive. I don't miss college when you say things like this. I go to evil college, though. We don't even have parties or anything like that. It's just work and die. That's all you do is work and die. Thank you for this stretch. I missed it. Sorry. Whoever organizes a night class and morning class back-to-back needs to be spanked with a late. Well, so the problem is, right, I have a very, very specialized degree program at a very small school, and I had to take classes according to my plan, and there's only one session most of the time, so it's kind of a you get what you get sort of thing, and it is what it is. It would be a little different if I wasn't commuting so far, but since I'm commuting really far, I have to get up early. What else am I doing this week? Mouth bag. I delete this. Ugh. Okay. Sculpt body. Sculpt hair. I'm sure the other majors have parties, but like my major is like not. We don't have parties. We're too busy. Can I like dates? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this is a lot more in depth than I thought it was gonna be. And so I saw your 3D model earlier. It looks so good. Thank you. It's Bada made it for me. They are amazing, and they've also been helping me out a lot with my school stuff. So be sure to follow him on Twitch. I went to the uni anime club that somehow had more drama than the drinking and orgy club. Wait, were you guys like allowed to have like a labeled club called the orgy club? That's fucking crazy. Or was it like some unofficial thing where like it wasn't actually like the orgy club, it was like something else? What the fuck? That is insane. Hair, hat, face. Cold Target, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We're talking about one of my chatter's orgy clubs in college, I guess. I hope you had a good stream. Welcome in. For those of you who don't know me, hello, I'm Bear, professional character designer turned art witch VTuber with magic drawings. Let me color your world. I hope you had a good stream. What were you up to? I'm working on some homework for, I'm in art school. I'm in my last semester. So I'm getting some stuff done because I got to get up early tomorrow and I hardly got anything done. So I figured I would stream and chat and be chat's study buddy if they needed it. But yeah, I hope you had a good stream. It's very nice to meet you. Okay, I see what you mean now, Rod. That's so funny. But if you have to read and run, no worries. Doing some co-working, working on studying for a post-grad exam for some licensing. Nice! I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. Job market is so freaking rough right now. I don't know if you're looking for work right now, but I'd assume you are because of, you know, post-grad exam. All my luck to you. Chat. Who's coming in with Cold Target? I have the job just trying to get more credentials. That's very smart. That's very, very smart. Always more skill equal more money. That's good. Lucky enough my employer's paying for. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. Yeah, I draw pictures and sculpt things for money. I don't do anything super important, just fun stuff. I'm currently breaking down my final project into tasks so I can stay organized this semester. Sounds like a cool job though. Thank you. If you've seen, I gotta pull the card. If you've seen Invincible, I worked on Invincible season 2. Chat, you gotta hit him with the emote. It's my one thing that gets people. I'm like, yeah, I listen to me. I worked on a thing. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yes, I did work on Invincible. This is true. Title card, exactly. Bubblebeams, thank you for the follow. Now I can tell people I know someone that worked on a thing. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to make it my whole personality or anything. I talk about it like jokingly because I don't want to sound like, you know, the one person that's always like, I worked on one thing one time, so you should listen to everything I say. Hi, Chumba, welcome in. Everyone in Australia knows someone who worked on Happy Feet. Do kids still watch that movie nowadays? What streaming service is that on? I don't even know. But Cold Target, if you have to head out, no worries. I know it's quite late, especially if you're in the US. So if you have to raid and run, no worries. No obligation to stick around. But obviously, you are more than welcome to. If it was me, I would get a shirt that said I worked on it. I mean, I feel like having it on the resume is enough reward, honestly. Okay, bake, unwrap, body, unwrap, hair, unwrap, clothes, I'm thinking. I have to itemize all of the things I'm doing on this project. Sculpt, staff, I'm offline. What the fuck? No, I'm not. I'm streaming. What do you mean I'm offline, Trello? Don't lie to me. Twillo, I'm literally streaming right now. I have to head to bed in a sec, but it was nice meeting you. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. I really appreciate it. It's only when you falsely claim to be an expert with an exaggerated resume that gets people's goat. I think it's funny because I feel like for me, the more I learn, the less I want to say, like, things are like this and I'm correct and you should listen to me. The more I learn, I'm like, I think it actually depends. And that doesn't make for content that people click on. So, you know. But things are still going well, sending more positive vibes your way. Thank you so much, Soul Spark. I really appreciate it. Retop of staff, unwrap, staff. I'm trying to think. Okay, research, designer. The more I learned about cybersecurity, less I want to talk about it in public. I've said this before, but I find that when you are somebody who works in entertainment in any capacity and you have an online presence, people treat what you say as gospel. But the more I've learned about the industry, the more I realize that every production is so wildly fucking different that, like, saying, like, trying to generalize the process is, like, actually more harmful than not, you know? And the internet loves it when you talk in generalized statements and you say, you like break it down and you say, this is how it always is, when it's not. So the more I learn and the more experience I gain, the less I want to say things that I know. Because I don't want people to think that I'm speaking for everybody in my industry, you know? Anyway, I finally fixed that bug I was working on for like 2 days. It's my bedtime. Good night, Cubs. To sleep well, Fake. Thanks for hanging out. Good job on fixing the bug. That's big. I probably won't be streaming. Actually, I might stream Wednesday. I don't know. I probably won't stream Wednesday. I have a meeting with my mentor and I'm getting lunch with a friend. But if I'm doing homework that day, I might stream. But we have Bewitching Banter on Friday, so that's for sure happening. And then we're gonna play Silk Song this weekend. So. I think I got all my tasks for this project. I think. And then, adjust plague. Actually, finish plague doctor reference. Fix plague doctor prop. Hard to imagine it's finally coming out. Yeah. To be honest, I thought they weren't ever they weren't ever gonna release it, if I'm being so for real. Which I know is like kind of a downer perspective, but like things get canceled all the time, you know? Oh my god, I just realized it's September. I need to go on Uma Musume and exchange my horseshoes for tickets. That's really super important, actually. I should probably make a new list to do. Plague doctor. Oh my god. To do. I hope you guys are enjoying the keyboard ASMR. I kind of I want to be one of those people who like collects keyboards, but I'm weird and I like the full size keyboards with the number pads. I don't know how people live with the 75% size keyboards. I want like a matcha themed one. I think it would be really cute. It's very expensive. Counterpoint, I put them on Throne. Genius counterpoint. See, girl math. Hi, Tay Rose, welcome. I like the big ones too. I like having a number pad. And also, I play MMOs. I need all the buttons, man. I use them. Hoping co-working is going pleasantly. Yeah, we've been pretty productive, I'd say. I have a lot of random ass tasks to do, so. Okay, I think I've gotten pretty much everything I need to do for the planning. I'll just add dates later. Oh my god, I have to write something. I forgot. Fuck. Ugh. I don't wanna write something. That's stupid. Stupid and lame. Also, while we're taking a quick break, if you haven't already, you should join us in Discord. It's the best place to keep up with me and my content and the community if you like the vibes. For YouTube, it's in the description if you haven't seen that already. We'd love to have you. It's 18 plus though, so if you're under 18, please don't join the Discord. Especially since I don't have a schedule right now, it's a good place to get stream pings because Twitch and YouTube are not very good at telling you when I'm going live. Okay, I'm gonna take a second to go pee since we're on a break, and I'm gonna run an ad while I'm gone. Be sure to get up and stretch if you haven't in a bit. My wife has an MMO mouse with her 75% keyboard, and then she also uses a Tor box for illustrating and video editing. Way too many buttons for a simpleton. Dude, I want an MMO mouse, but my hands are tiny, so I don't like using MMO mice. But I thought about getting a Tor box a while back. I just like have too many hotkeys in my brain that like I just don't need the extra buttons. I feel like if I got one for an iPad, it would make sense though. Okay, anyway, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I really need to switch to a vertical mouse to save my poor thumb from the carpal tunnel. Honestly, my school has what's it called? Has the vertical mice because 3D modeling is like a lot of clicking. I kind of fucking hate them. I feel like it hurts my wrist more. Like, cause I had an RSI and sometimes it flares up, but I find that the vertical mice are actually worse for my hands. But that might just be me. I don't know. Hi, Bada. Skullender, thank you for the follow. I gotta open Drive. I'm in IT, and whenever I work on a user's PC that has a non-standard mouse or keyboard, I'm like driving a foreign ship. Yeah, vertical mice are just like weird. I don't know. It's probably just a preference thing, 'cause I don't grip my mice very hard, so that could be why. My teacher wants me to put my schedule in a spreadsheet. Ugh. Brother, you can open my profile and see my schedule. Why? When is it? 4 p.m. Oh God, how do I? No, it's that one. Okay. Gonna head off to bed for tonight. Have a good rest of the stream. Hope you get lots done. Thank you, Hyde. I won't be awake past 10:30, I promise. Because I gotta go to bed. Otherwise. Because I don't want to crash my car. Thanks. Gotta be a responsible bear driver. Why is my text white? No. Cannot see shit, man. Wait for me to reset. No. Okay. Class. Why are you making me do this? What the fuck? Phil. There we go. Chat vibe check. How we doing? I'm ready to drive home. I'm excited. Do you work night shift, Crabs? Just out of curiosity. Rocket League. Making trails into every progress. Nice. Just chilling playing games. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't see my tweet and you play Uma Musume, I put out my trainer ID because I have a crazy parrot for the upcoming community meeting. It's like a pretty close to guaranteed pink spark. So you should add me, Smile, and steal my parent on there. I do a bunch of setup work for a company, but I'm off early because of the holiday. I see. I hope you got holiday pay. When I worked retail on Labor Day, I don't think they gave us holiday pay for Labor Day. That reminds me, I got screwed over on an Uma Musume run earlier. I literally had the best stat horse I've ever trained. It's the only time Super Creek didn't show up to give me swinging Meister. That sucks. I'm so sorry. That happened to me the other day, and I was like, bitch, what the hell is this? Okay. I did my schedule. Ugh, this is taking way longer than I thought. Buh. Why does this take so long? I could just turn this in and then like make my add my dates later, honestly. That might be for the best. Okay. Share, create. Okay, wait. Blah, 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 blah. Wait, this is not what I want. How do why do Atlassian products have to be like archaic as fuck to like do the most like simple shit ever? It's so annoying. Hmm. How do I see this as like I don't know how to share this. Whatever. Okay. Is that? Okay. Gotta make my 3D folder. Close that, close that. Wait. Girl, where the fuck are your folders? Oh no. My teacher was like, put your thing in the folder, and I'm like, do I have that? I don't think I have access. God damn it. Put it in your binder. No, I need the folder. Maybe it's in Slack. No. Nope. Not there. Okay. Sick. I love that for me. Found it. Fucking hell. Okay, wait. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. I love having to open a new Chrome profile. That's so sick. I love that for me. Ugh. You know, I love Stellar Blade, Silk Song, Souls games. Think wait. You know what, fucking whatever, man. I was gonna say opening a tab of Twitch to watch Bear, but okay. No, you're too nice to me. Why can't I open this in a new... I have to close all my Chrome tabs. I don't want to close my Chrome tabs, but I have to close my Chrome tabs. Pain. Hi, Mighty Cheeto. What do you mean, did you re-debut? I've had the same model since 2024. TB! Hi, TD! Hi! Hi, horsey! Tina, I hope you had a really good stream. For those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Bear, professional character designer turned art witch VTuber with magical drawings. Let me color your world. And today, I'm doing my homework. I started my last semester at art school. We're getting this degree. Teeny, if you have to head out, no worries. I know it's super late, so please feel free to raid and run. And Teeny Dutchies, what was your favorite part of Teeny's stream today? My chat, please go follow Teeny. They are amazing, a part of the group Vivaria. They do so many incredible projects and they work super, super hard. They recently debuted a new scene-themed model, super cute. So be sure to follow them on Twitch and go sub on their YouTube as well. But yeah. I'm doing a bunch of admin stuff right now. Because I'm planning up my final project for school. Right now. I already know what I'm doing, but like my teachers need like proof of schedule and stuff, so I'm just shitting that out right now. Pretty much. We're just vibing. It's been kind of quiet because it's a co-working stream, but yeah. Your hair looks different. Nothing has changed, I promise. And Shino's left butt cheek, thank you for the follow if I forgot to say that already. Oh my god, let me in, Canvas. There we go. Where the hell is this? There it is. But yeah, I'm just putting files in the right places. Super riveting content. But oh yeah, I should probably shill myself. I'm the talk show host of my show Bewitching Banter, where I bring on your favorite VTubers, interview them, and draw them at the same time. I'm doing another episode this Friday with Coffee Channel. So you should definitely come back on Friday for that. And we're gonna be playing Silk Song as well. This week. Good night, Vander. Thanks for hanging out. Oh my god, is it telling me to take a long break? No, I'm so close. I'm so close to being done. But I should probably stand up so I don't get blood clots and die on stream. It's actually kind of crazy how well co-working streams keep me off of Twitter. Because that's like my main issue. Like I'm like okay, I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm low-key addicted to Twitter. I love checking Twitter. It's so fun. I love, especially when I've posted something, dude, I need to get my ass off of Twitter, bro. I feel like it would fix a lot of my problems. And I say that, yet I am checking Twitter on my iPad right now. It's so Jover for me. I've had this problem for like 14 years. Please free me from this site. I don't know. Maybe all it's done for me is made me like an okay poster on Twitter. That's like kind of it. I'm just kind of okay at tweeting sometimes, and that's it. I think some of my best work was my Homestuck tweet. That one was pretty good. Bad posting is the vibe. My bangers don't blow up ever. I apparently people only care when I post about my Bakugan. Because that's the most attention I've ever gotten on a tweet ever. It's actually crazy. Like that tweet got 40 How many likes did it get? I'm gonna go look. Because I don't remember how many likes it got, actually. Okay, Twitter. Bakugan VTuber. We could play that shit-ass, like... shit-ass Bakugan game for the DS. Okay, how many likes did this get? Yeah, 40K. Why did it get 40K likes? Like, I just posted a picture of my Bakugan. Hi, Hunter. I played the DS game a lot. That DS game was not very good, but I loved it for sure. I thought it was so cool. I wanted to have I wanted to be Runo, and I wanted to have Tigrera. But we were forced to have a Leonidas, and I was like, no, I want Tigrera. I don't want to have a Leonidas. Also, my mods, if you guys have to head to bed, don't stay awake for me, okay? You guys better not be losing sleep, okay? Go to bed if you have to. Okay, well, you're not a mod, so... I always liked Alice. I think she... Was she a Gyaru, technically? No, not Alice. Julie. Julie was a Gyaru, I think. Julie Bakugan. Hi, Taco Biscuit. Imagine sleeping... Hey. Hey. You know what? I would say Julie from Bakugan is a Gyaru. Hi, Wilbur. Thank you. Pay your bear ifs. Don't evade them in front of my face. What the fuck? Hey. Peps. Hey, pay up. No, bad. Bad. See, Tayros has the right idea. You guys gotta pay up. Come on now. Did you guys ever see the remade version of Bakugan? Because they made them streamers, and it's crazy. I'm about to know, man. I'm not a man. Get on the floor. I do bow to women. Fair enough. There you go. See? I knew it. Thank you. Hi, Jerry Bear. Welcome in. Yes, we are bears. We bear bears. Yes, I am no man. I am a woman. Or a bear. Or a bear, I guess. Mark, we can be bears. We could be bees. We could be bears. Are you sure? Are you sure? I don't want to do more admin shit. I don't want to write a thing. It's so dumb. Maybe I don't write that thing tonight. Maybe I just like don't do that. Thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my bitrate, but it needs to stop being crazy. Frog white. Okay, let me check Canvas again. What do I absolutely have to do right now? Because I'd rather turn in my writing later. So I don't want to have to do that right now. What does this do? 8 a.m. Okay, I could do that later. Tomorrow. Hi, Luby. Hello, hello. Put those peps, put those away. Put those grippers away. How's the bear doing? I'm doing all right. I had a bit of a hectic day. I kept getting interrupted, so I didn't get anything done. So, co-working stream. Co-working stream it is. We're in a long break, though. We be yapping. No, no feet. Stop. Stop it. Bad. Thank you for the control S. I don't know what I'm control S-ing, but, you know. I kind of don't really need to take a break, though. Why are you sniffing? Stop. Stop that. Thank you for the hydrate. Why are we sniffing? No. Dude. I have a feeling that this weekend will just be like 4 to 6 p.m. Silk Song. The whole weekend, 4 to 6 p.m. Silk Song. And then I have a collab next Wednesday. And then more Silk Song. Because I have a feeling it's going to take me a bit. Because how long did I play Hollow Knight? Like, I think I spent like 40 hours on Hollow Knight during the Donathon. Like, it was... I spent a long-ass time playing Hollow Knight. Let's see. Twitch tracker. How long did I spend playing Hollow Knight? Oh, Twitch tracker, in your wisdom, tell me. I played Hollow Knight for 30 hours, almost 31 hours. Yeah. I have a feeling it's Silk Song might be a 50-hour game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty long. Yeah, especially since I can't really look anything up for Silk Song, so. Okay, let me actually log back in again. I gotta do some writing now. Okay. I gotta lock in, chat. Dude, what is my internet doing, man? Hello? Hello? Load my fucking document, please. Oh, am I effing? What is going on? No, we're okay. I don't know. Enjoy keyboard ASMR, I guess. I just got an advanced salary on my first one because of immigration paperwork being delayed and then not being able to process the salary. It's only half a month, but sheesh, it feels good not being a student. Get me out of here! Get me out of here, man. I watched the Failure Frame anime over the weekend. I had to look it up afterward to see what other people said about it. Somebody paid for those reviews. There's no way that it's that high naturally. Were you looking on Mal? Because I feel like Mal users are like actually NPCs. Like there's no way that people go around in their daily lives having those opinions. I'm always like flabbergasted by what I read on Mal. Mal users are on some shit. Me, a Mal user. Thomas, what are your 10s? What are your 10s on Mal? I will be judging you. That anime should have never gotten higher than a 3 on IMDb. 4.5.5 on 4.5 out of 5 on Crunchyroll is high as well. I feel like the people ranking anime on Crunchyroll can't be real people. You gave Domestic Girlfriend a 9? Brother, what? What is this guy doing? Beck, Gurren Lagann, Love is War, Season 3, Poacher the Rock are my only 10s. I judge you for one of those. The other ones are valid. Gurren Lagann being a 10 is valid. I think my only 10s... What are my 10s on Mal? No, it's Love is War. Let's see. I think my 10s are Monogatari Kuro. I might have given it a 9, actually. How do I see my 10s? What the fuck? History. Wait, how do I use this? How do I use this fucking thing now? I'm getting distracted, but it's okay. Okay. Where's my... How do I sort this? Oh, they fucked this up. Okay. My 10s are Chainsaw Man, Cowboy Bebop, Dungeon Meshi. I think Love Live off, not Love Live, Monogatari off in Monster Season. I read that weird. Mob Psycho 2. Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 1. I might change that. Ava. Yeah, that's it. I think if I rewatched Devilman Crybaby again, because I gave it a 9, I think if I watched it again, it would probably be a 10. But I think the best thing I've watched recently has been Monogatari Off in Monster Season. And Monogatari Kuro. Those are 10s for me for sure. They're so good. Okay. I've watched too many animes and have too many 10s. I'm a pretty harsh reviewer. I have a lot of anime that people are like, this is a really good show, and I gave it like a 6. I think I gave Domestic Girlfriend a 4 because it's like watching a train wreck. I kind of want to read the manga just so I know. Like I just want to read the manga because I feel like I've heard that it gets even crazier and I need a train wreck in my life right now, you know? Like I need to watch somebody else's train wreck happening. Fuck it, book club. I mean, we could start the Domestic Girlfriend book club in the Discord. That would be actually fucking crazy if we did that, though. I've already lost my Trello board. I've been meaning to read it, so it would be funny. That's for sure. Dude, I keep like involuntarily burping. I hope it doesn't pick up on the mic. I had too much caffeine today, I think. People would pay for that? Are you offering? No, but will that convince you? I don't know, man. Not until I get my first burp Tascoru on in YouTube chat will I believe that. Block out close in here. It's not a problem until someone starts counting it. I don't think we have had anybody that freaky. I feel like my freaks are quiet about it, you know? We have freaks, but they're quiet. They just buy you lingerie anonymously? This is true. This is true. My 10s are 86 Maiden Abyss, Radiant Bell. Those are pretty valid. I think everybody has different 10s for different reasons because I'm weird and I try to rank things objectively, and I know a lot of people don't do that. Because even if something like strikes a chord with me, like I don't always give it a 10 or like a high rating. I couldn't get into the Trigun. I still prefer the original. I haven't watched either, but I love the new designs in Trigun Stampede. So, and I also think the 3D art style looks really nice. Because I feel like a lot of anime don't get that level of like polish and style with the 3D animation, and I think they did a really good job with that. I think. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been quiet because I've been typing. I'm better at talking when I'm drawing, but I had to actually type up a schedule. Okay, I think I got that done. Did I turn in the wrong? I did. I turned in the wrong freaking image file. Whoops. I'm just a little silly. Just a little silly. Okay. I should probably save out my ZBrush file just to be safe now that I'm realizing that I should probably do that so I can get feedback tomorrow. Even though I haven't really touched it at all. The fuck? Why didn't this copy? Copy. Not to be sappy, but I really appreciate that you guys are willing to like hang out with me while I'm literally sitting here in silence. Like, thank you. It means a lot. Because I always try my best to be entertaining, but it means a lot that you guys will even just hang out with me when I'm doing homework off screen and I'm saying nothing. Did I get everything? It's like hanging out with my cats, so I don't mind. Hi, Bandit King Nova. I'm training Hanses. Ooh, who are you training? Glad I was able to stick around. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll probably do another co-working stream tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Wednesday. Wednesday. Okay, did I do everything for this? Biwa? Nice. I don't have her. the fuck is this? Oh, okay, that's due Sunday. Yeah, she's cute. I like her. Oh, I was gonna save on my ZBrush profile. That's what I was doing. That is important. Close that file, open this. Tool, export. How do I export this as a tool? Is it Z plugin? How do I game dev, bro? Oh my god. No, I don't want fucking AI mode. Fuck you, Google. Go away. Ugh. Z tool. ZTL, save. Close, no. I'm ignoring this for a moment here. Tool. Okay, upload that. Done. I should probably go to bed. I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to chat. I don't want to go to bed. But I should go to bed because I gotta get up early and I could do this writing assignment tomorrow. By the way, didn't you say you have to be up early in the morning? You gonna get enough sleep tonight? That's exactly why I'm ending here. But I had to get this part done before I went to class tomorrow, so we got it done. Yay! Yippee! Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I got this done. I have to sleep. I can't stay up like I did last semester because I have to drive really far in the morning. And driving without sleep is really dangerous. Do not do that. So I'm trying to practice what I preach. And go to bed. So yeah, I will probably do another co-working stream on Wednesday. Just so I can sit here and get some shit finished. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really, really appreciate you all. Like I said, it means a lot that you hang out with me, even though I'm not in turbo content mode when I do these streams. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you so much for all the big raids today and the gifted subs. Thank you so much. What the hell? But don't go anywhere because we're gonna raid. Let me see. Who is streaming? Oh, okay. I know we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Matt because Matt is starting his subathon today and he's playing Hollow Knight. I don't think he's ever played Hollow Knight, so it will be great to see him play this game. Well, we raided him last time he was playing Hollow Knight and he has 62 deaths. So this will be interesting. Yes, please follow my other socials if you enjoyed your time here. I post on Twitter a lot. Join the Discord if you haven't already. It's the best place to keep up with me and my content. Sub to my Clips channel. If you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe and like the stream if you enjoyed yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for being productive with me today. I hope you have a great start to your week. You've got this. You're going to kill it. All my Cubs are strong and amazing. You're gonna have a good week. I'm manifesting for you. All right, chat. I will see you Wednesday. And if I don't see you Wednesday, I'll see you Friday for sure, because we're doing bewitching banter with coffee. So that'll be a definite stream. Hi, White Monster. Welcome in. We're going to raid out to my friend, another Matt. He is not a VTuber, but he is a good friend. He's playing Hollow Knight, like I said, and he's doing a subathon, so we're going to go support him. I have to open my own stream. Raid. Another Matt. Copy and paste the first raid message if you're a sub. Copy and paste the second one if you're not a sub yet. All right, y'all. I will see you soon. Otsukuma. Bye-bye.